Hello, welcome to this first session of understanding basic electronics. Before we go into basic electronics, there are certain items that we are going to use for carrying out electronics experiments. One of that is called breadboard. This is a breadboard. This is also a breadboard. This is also a breadboard. This is a very standard breadboard, whereas this is the medium type and this is the smallest type. We have to understand the breadboard use before we go into some kind of electronic circuit to be assembled on this. Now, you see there are a lot of holes here. This has typically some 800 odd holes or pins or points we can call it. Here we have got some 420 points or so, and here about 170 points. Depending on the type of work that we are going to carry out, small, big, we have to choose the board accordingly. We will see how we do that little later, but first let us understand the basic function of the breadboard. You see, when I take the cursor here, you find all these points are same. That means there is a connection existing between all these points. Similarly, this one, but there is no connection existing between this and this. For example, if you go to here, you find the entire row has connections continuously from one to the other. Similarly for this row also. And these are typically used for power supply, we call DC power supply, battery power supply, and there is a positive sign given here also. And then we feed positive here, negative here, and then appropriate connections we will make to get the circuit working. Similar is this side and similar is the bottom side. Actually, these are also numbered by certain numbering. Like for example, this row is A, it is written A here. This row is B, this is C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. And then we have numbering also. From here it starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that sort of thing. It goes on till about some 60 odd and numbering. That numbering is not very important as far as using it. But if you understand the basic fundamental of the breadboard, understanding becomes much easier. If you are talking about this board, this is got like that, this only, and again power line. Certain breadboards of this standard type, there will be no connection between this and this only. Rest all are there, but from here to here it is there, from here to here it is there. But this place, or even in the bottom side, this place, there may not be a connection available. What we have to do is, we have to put some jumpers, we call it, and then we'll see that what is that jumper, so that to establish a connection between this and this, if so required. Now we shall see a typical circuit diagram. We have taken a battery, 9-volt battery. Then we have taken the same breadboard, and we have taken a resistor which is called 330 ohms. We will try to understand that little later. And one LED, light emitting diode. And we have connected them like this. Now if I put the LED here, now this point is, all the points are till here it is same. And from here we have put a resistor which is going to this place. And this place means all these points are same. So that means it is getting connected to this place also. And as far as this point is concerned, since all these points are same, now this gets connected to this place. And from this place, it goes to here. And then this way, and coming to negative. That means positive is coming through this path here, and then to the LED, and coming out from the LED, passes through this path, and then negative, and then reaches the negative. So when we switch it on, we find that this LED is glowing. When we switch on this, the LED starts glowing. When we switch off, the LED stops glowing. And the path what we have explained is that it comes through this way, passes through the resistor, goes to the LED, and then from here, since they are all connected, comes here and goes to the battery negative. That's how the LED glows. So this is what a simple circuit in which we find how the battery, LED and resistors are connected for the light or the LED light to glow this way. Now supposing we shift this resistor from this place to this place. And let's see what happens. So when we try to switch on, nothing happens. It's because there is no path. There is a path existing here, but there is no connection between here. So that is why it is not glowing. And when I take it back to the same place, I find it works. So that is how the connection is very important at what place you are going to place. For example, if I delete this wire and then take a wire from say from here to here, I connect it from here to here. Let me change the color back to the black again. Now let's see whether it works or not. When I switch on, it doesn't work. So that is how we have to ensure that the connection is properly made. Now when we connect this wire back again here, we change it to here, the lamp is not glowing because this and this are same. It is not getting the negative path. This is called the negative path and this is the positive terminal. It is not getting the negative. So that is why again this lamp and LED is not glowing. But once we remove this and connect it properly, now supposing I connect it from here to here, and then when I try to switch on, I find the LED is glowing. So this is how the basic understanding has to be followed as far as the connection in the breadboard are concerned.
Now let's see the actual assembling where we have a USB smartphone charger. We are connected to this, and that is how the positive is here, this side, and negative is this side is coming, and we have as usual connected the negative wire to one of the points of LED, that is called the negative point of the LED, and the positive point of the LED is going to the resistance to the positive side. So when we switch it on, what we find, the LED glows.